Welcome to the ship tour of the Carnival Liberty. We will start from the top deck and work on our way down, then go over some of the rooms. Alright, starting on the sky deck, deck 14, you have the top of the slide, which is tons of fun by the way, whether you're an adult or a kid. If you turn around, go back a few feet, you will find the entrance to the adult only Serenity deck. This spans decks 14 and 12. Deck 13 does not exist. On deck 14 of the Serenity deck, you have 2 hot tubs. If you go down a level to deck 12, you have even more loungers, peace and quiet, and a place to grab a drink. And of course, my favorite part, no kids allowed. Going inside, you will find Camp Ocean, where kids 2 to 11 years old can go to have some fun activities hosted by the Carnival crew. These are free of charge unless it's part of the Night Owls program, where kids can stay as late as 1 a.m. while you go party and have fun on the ship. Charges typically don't apply to after 10 o'clock. Times may vary slightly, so be sure to double check. My kids love going to this. Going down the deck to deck 11, you have the spa deck. Entrance here is where you schedule all of your spa services. To the left, you will have the barber service for the men, and on the right, you will have the beauty salon for the girls. You have your mani-pedi as well as hair services, and a wonderful view. Behind the check-in desk, there are 2 entrances, one for the men on the left and one for the right for the women. Each side has showers, bathrooms, and saunas for your enjoyment. You also have a quick peek at one of the massage rooms that oversees the ocean. And all the way to the back, you have the gym where you can work out with a beautiful view. Tons of free weights, gym classes, and more. Heading to the back of the ship, you have deck 11 where you have the jogging track. Another spot to have a beautiful view while you work out. If you sit off to the side, there are areas where it's off the track and you can enjoy the sunrise without going for a run. Because let's be honest, most of us tend to work out on the cruise ship and most don't. On the same part here, if you go around, this same area will also have the basketball court, and if you go up a level of stairs, you will have the mini golf. Alright, headed back down mid-ship, you will find the bottom level of the pool from deck 14. This is where you'll pop up at. A little further down, you will have the Diamond Steakhouse where you can enjoy a nice fancy dinner. Personally, I love the steakhouses aboard Carnival. And at the very back, you will have Old Fashioned Barbecue. So if you're at the buffet area or wherever the barbecue's at, it's actually on deck 10. On deck 9, you have the pool deck. You will find plenty of places here. You will find the Red Frog Rum Bar, the Blue Iguana Tequila Bar, and you can't go wrong at either of these bars. They're both great. You also have family-friendly pools, hot tubs, towel station, bunch of area to relax and enjoy the sun. This is also where a lot of the parties happen as well. You have the Blue Iguana Cantina, which is one of my favorite places to eat on the ship. They have a little sides bar with a bunch of salsas here. And they serve a lot of burrito style food and some wraps. We have a wide variety here. Then right across, you have my favorite burger place on any cruise ship, Guy's Burger Joint. Basically a smash burger with tons of variety of toppings. Headed to the buffet area, you had the Mongolian Wok, which you have some of your Chinese food. You have a deli with a bunch of sandwiches there as well. You also have a sushi at sea to grab some sushi. And you have a wide variety of all kinds of food you could want here. And I mean a wide variety. I mean, you can see all the desserts and the dishes as I walk down here. Now at the very back of the ship, as you see, we have this seafood shack. This one is additional charge. Right across from the seafood shack, you have the pizzeria. This is where you have your included pizza. And of course, you have the bar and the pool area. So you have multiple places to enjoy some sun and some pool. And the weather is kind of rainy. They do have a sliding sky dome above, so this could be good in any weather, even if it's a little cold outside. On deck 5, you have the theater. This spans 3 decks, 5, 4, and 3. This is where you're going to have a lot of your main shows, a love and marriage show, a lot of performance shows. This is the place to be at. You have the fun shops where you can buy a lot of the extras while you're on the ship. Purses, watches, jewelry, cherry and top candy shop. I mean, you have a wide variety of things here. Then we also have the casino, as well as the promenade bar, aka the casino bar. We have a wide variety of games and drinks. And typically, I like these bars because they're not as busy as some of the other ones. And just around the corner, you do have the sports bar in the back of the casino. It's kind of tucked away back there. We'll continue our walk down this promenade, where you will see the Jardin Cafe. Then we come across Club O2, which is a teen club for kids 15 through 17 years old. This is where they hang out. So if you're a teen trying to meet other teens, this is a place to check out. Continuing down our walk through the promenade, we also have the video arcade, which is a pretty good size. So if you're a big arcade fan, you have to check this out. Then you have the Hot and Cool nightclub. This is a great nightclub to check out at night. And sometimes they have events during the day as well. And of course, no nightclub we complete without the bar. Continuing down our walk through the promenade, we will find the Alchemy Bar, which is personally my favorite bar of any ship. The Perfect Storm, you have to try that one. Continuing on the subjects of bars, you have the Piano Man Bar. Because piano bars in general are pretty awesome, one of my favorites. Right across from here, you have the Stage Bar, which is another bar and lounge area which has some entertainments going on throughout the day and night. And at the very back of Deck 5, you have the Victoria Aft Lounge. Events go on here as well, typically the comedy shows and a few other shows as well. And of course, at the very back, they have a bar as well. Deck 4. At the front of the ship, of course, you have the Venetian Palace Main Lounge. Starting to walk to the back of the ship, you have the library area. which has a few family games as well as some book exchanges as well. Across the hall, you have the photo gallery where you can see all the photos that Carnival employees have taken while you were on the ship and see what kind of good ones they have of you. Then you have the Circle C Club, which is for kids 12 through 14 years old. This is where they can meet kids their same age. Similar to the Night Owls and the Club O2, they have non-stop activities for the kids of the appropriate age. Then midship, you have the Gold Olympian restaurant, which spans decks 4 and 3, which is one of the main dining rooms. And just around the corner, you have a conference room if you happen to be one of those people who need a conference room while on the ship, typically for bigger groups. Then further towards the back of the ship, you have the Cabernet Bar, which of course is another bar on the ship, as well as an event area for many of the game activities. The very back of the ship, on deck 4, the Atlantic deck, you have the top level of the main dining room to the back of the ship. The Silver Olympian restaurant, deck 4 and 3. Now head into deck 3, which is basically the lobby area. You have the atrium lobby, where of course is not complete without a bar. So when you get on the ship, if this bar's already open, you might be able to grab a drink as soon as you get on. And if it's not, wait a little bit, it's going to be open pretty quickly. This is also where you will have guest services if anything goes wrong on your cruise. This is where you go, or if you have any questions as well. Then right across, you have Carnival Adventures, where you can plan all your excursions. But in general, this is a place to kind of chill. They have activities, they have lots of live music here, almost non-stop it feels like. So this is a good part of the ship to come and see what's happening. Deck 2 and 1 are basically cabins. So let's check out some of the cabins I've taken a look at here. And we're going to start with the smallest to the largest. So we're just going to hop right in, starting with the smallest rooms on the ship. Your regular standard interior, 9219, with 185 square feet. As you can see, this is your basic cabin. No windows, no balcony. It's beds in the king size variation. You could split into 2 different beds, 2 twin size beds if you so wish. Then you have a brief view of the bathroom. This is the standard size of the bathrooms. Headed to the next interior room, room 7335, 185 square feet, so the same square footage. This is an ambulatory cabin. So this is a needs-based cabin. If someone is in a wheelchair, this is going to be your type of cabin. As you can see, the bathroom is a lot more spacious, a lot easier to get around. And you may notice this one's actually in a 2 twin bed configuration. And it's a lot easier to get around in those rooms. 7203 is also an interior room, still the same square footage, but this one has a window. So this is a interior room with a window, not a ocean view. If it's an ocean view room, this will oversee the ocean, but this oversees the walkway, so that's how you know. You may see the bathroom is the same as the standard bathroom. Next room, 7206, is also interior room. The last interior we're gonna go on. Again, as you can see, not view the ocean, it's of the walkway outside. Also an ambulatory cabin. So this is, again, showing how easy it is for those to get around with that special need. In order to get one of those rooms, you have to show proof. Next cabin, 7373. This is a balcony room. 185 square feet inside and 35 square feet on the balcony here. I want to show you the inside of this room because this is actually a 4-person room. You have that 2 twin beds, but as you turn around, upper configuration as well as a sofa bed. So that's how that looks like. Some of these may vary slightly in the actual configuration. On to our next balcony room, same square footage, 185 on the inside, 35 on the balcony, for a total of 225. This configuration has no upper, it's just a sofa bed, which is in the sofa configuration at the moment, versus the other room, it was already in bed configuration. And now I'm going to take a brief look at the balcony. Unfortunately, I'm at port at the moment, so no beautiful ocean views, but normally you would get an ocean view that's gorgeous here once you're at sea. The balcony is enough for 2 people to comfortably sit out there. Any more wouldn't have to stand because that's all the chairs they have out there. Bathroom is the same size as the interior, standard size one. If you look across, you see a glimpse of what the laundromat is right across the hall. That door is to the laundry service, so if you want to do your own laundry, there it is. Comes in handy for long cruises. Next room, 9205, the junior suite with 275 square feet on the inside, 50 on the balcony for a total of 325 feet. As you can see, there's a little more walkway to the bathroom here. It does come with a jetted tub, an additional spot for your makeup as well. Overall, a lot more space. And you can see this configuration is also a 2 twin bed, currently in king size configuration, as well as a sofa bed. And come out to the balcony here. I have to unlock it real quick. As you can see, it's a little more spacious. The next cabin is the biggest one on the ship, 9199, and 9200 is the same size as well, the captain suite, with 500 square feet on the inside and 150 square feet on the balcony for a total of 650 square feet. And look at this couch, humongous. You have plenty of room. And that view of the ocean out the front, I mean, you don't get that with most cabins. Not only do you have a ocean view through the window right there, but also in this minute, you're going to see me go out to the balcony. There's going to be tons of room on the balcony as well. Turning around real quick to the other bathroom, you have a little more space on this side. So you have 2 of them, as well as a jetted tub. So enjoy your whirlpool bath right there. You're going to enjoy it. In addition to one room having all that space, the huge couch and ocean view, you have a bedroom with the 2 twins configured to be the king size right now. A view of your balcony right here to the ocean, and hop out on the balcony. This is going to be a lot more space. 150 square feet. You go to the front of the ship, so maybe a little windier than some of the other balconies. That's why you have that windscreen right there. And plenty of tables and chairs. You might be wondering why I'm just standing still. It's because you're behind the scenes with me. This is what happens in reality of a ship tour. And sometimes you can see a lot of other travel agents try to see the same room that you are. Sometimes it gets a little crowded and it gets difficult to get that perfect shot. All right, that's the full tour of the Carnival Liberty, the full ship as well as the cabins. I have plenty of other ships that I have tour videos of, so if there's another ship you're taking a look at, you may want to check it out, see if I have it. If I don't have it, let me know down below so I know which ship to get on next. All right, see y'all next time.